Okay, so today is going to be a little bit interesting of a project. I bought a bin, a 20 ton, I think it is, bin, 20-ton bin. Maybe it's bigger, I forget. But it's a big bin. I bought it off Marketplace, and my dad and I are gonna attempt to lift this old corn crib pad that we have and move it. It's over at one of our other farms. It used to be for an old corn crib, but the corn crib's not there anymore. It hasn't been for a while. I think it's 13 or 14 feet across, but the bin has a 12 foot footprint with 6 or 8 legs, and we think it'll fit on there if we can get it moved and level and just get it situated right that it would work for the bin. Not sure how it's going to go, but we're going to make an attempt. I've got the skid loader loaded up now. He's going to bring the telehandler over, and we're going to try to pick it up and set it on the trailer and move it. So we're going to see how this goes. Alright, so right here, this is the pad. We're going to see how heavy it is. It's got one small little crackish kind of thing along the middle there. If it breaks when we pick it up, we're going to not do this project. So I'm going to get the skid loader unloaded, and my dad should be here with the telehandler soon. There's a big stake in the middle. I think you can... Real quick, I just wanted to show you, this is the bin. It's a GSI bin. It's got 8 legs. Goes down to a hopper. We didn't get an auger with it, but it's overall in pretty good shape. Lid's good, roof's good. So, yeah. That's what we were trying to move the pad for. Alright, so we got a tire here. It's off the front of a John Deere 4040. It was leaking somewhere about a week ago. I swapped it with a wagon wheel, but I'm gonna pull the tube out and see where it's leaking. I'm either gonna throw a new tube in it or patch it. I'm gonna see how bad the tube is. So. First I have to break the bead so that on both sides of the rim. You want to start right after the valve stem so that you don't mess up the valve stem on the tube. I'm going to start right about here. You got to push down on this side, and then you'll be able to get enough to pull it up over that end. And you just rotate. Now I have enough that I can pop this off of here. And I'll be able to pull the tube out. Now I got the tube out, I can put the core back in. I can put the core back in now, pump it up and see where it's leaking. So as you can see right here, there's a spot. Looks like there's something in the tire maybe. I'm going to take a look, but that's how you can tell. Okay, so what I do first is I take this, I have this tool here. It's this rough tool that I'll make a spot on the tube here, and it'll make it smooth so that the patch can adhere. Alright, so I got a patch here. I'm going to put right over the top there. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Extra Seal rubber prep. It's put some on a rag, paper towel, and I'm going to clean the area until it gets all that black junk off. Doesn't need to be perfect, but the better that you get it, the better that the patch will have a better chance of sticking. Okay, now I'm going to put the cap back on that. Now I'm going to take some Extra Seal vulcanizing cement, and we're going to put it over the spot where the patch is going to go. Use this stuff pretty generously. This is what will help the patch vulcanize to the tube. Now I'm going to let that sit and let that get pretty well completely dry to put the patch on. While I'm waiting, I'm going to go get the tractor and the tractor in here while the rubber cement's drying. I'm gonna get this jacked up here. These railroad jacks are great. As you can see, I used this one when I was painting this tractor last winter. Normally I would recommend a bigger bar, but this one will work. Alright, so this is about dry now. I'm going to take this patch, peel off the sticky. And I'm going to lay it on. I'm going to make sure it's rubbed on there real good. Take something with a smooth edge, rub it on a little. Doesn't take much. Alright, now I'm going to check inside the tire to see if there's anything going on. Alright, so I couldn't find nothing wrong in the tube, in the tire, so I'm going to just turn the rim a little bit, and then I'm going to put the tube in. Alright, so I got this tire valve stem grabber. You thread this onto this valve stem and that'll hold it. And that way, when you're mounting the tire, if it gets pulled in, you can pull it right back out with this. And the T keeps it from going into the tire. I'm going to give it another spray of WD. I feel like WD-40 seems to work the best for me when it comes to putting tires on and off. Now I'm gonna the air hose up. I'm gonna turn it till right after the valve stem. Then I'll put it on there. I'll start it there. That way it doesn't push down the valve stem too hard. Be able to pump it right up. Got it pumped up. I didn't check the pressure yet, but I can check that, and then I'm going to take it over to the tractor now. And I'm going to make sure there's enough air in it and swap that wagon tire off of there, and then it'll be ready to go again. Alright, so got my sockets. I think we're 7/8. Alright, I'm just going to send this away. I got the original back. We're going to line this up. Looks to me like we're going to have to go higher. I'm gonna let this down, just so you know. I'm just gonna drop it because it's hard to do.